Hey guys, welcome back to 4K Motoring for another episode. I'm Chris. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a new purchase I made and kind of an effect on the vehicle it had, and I'll explain that in a minute. Today is a new toolbox day actually. As you can see behind me, we got this new large Husky toolbox. Pretty awesome, lots of space. Includes a light on the top, power outlets. And that is moving from our old trusty little Craftsman toolbox here. I'm not sure where we're going to find all the stickers again. I guess we're going to have to buy some more parts here. But we bought that last weekend and brought it home in the Titan. And let me kind of talk you through what happened. Alright, what happened when we were bringing this home, we got to Home Depot where we picked up the toolbox. We went ahead and was going to load it in the back of the truck. Obviously it's pretty heavy, not able to lift it with two people, so they brought their forklift out, which seemed like a reasonable option. What they did with the forklift was drop the entire toolbox sideways on the tailgate. Now I know this has a pretty decent weight capacity, I'll make a note of that here. So I wasn't terribly concerned, but I know that this is clearly the weakest part of the bed. The bed itself would be a little bit stronger. So I went ahead and put the toolbox on, not a problem. We pulled it in, got it strapped down. As I talked about before, the Utili-Track system here with all the tie-down accessories made it really nice and easy to strap that toolbox down. Worked really well. Man, it wasn't going anywhere. The problem was when I went to go ahead and close the tailgate, that did not happen. Instead, on the edges here, the gap was almost overlapping on both sides. Now, I had a bit of a freak out when that happened, thinking that, oh my god, I just bent my tailgate with the forklift and the toolbox putting on it. I knew the weight was on the outside of the tailgate. I didn't know exactly how that happened. It didn't look bent, but clearly something was wrong. These pins here, the nader pins that they have on the tailgate on both sides to hold in, really were not clearing from the brackets. And you can see on this side where it made contact even. Same with the bed there. And you can see where it kind of pulled, little crack in the paint in the seam there. This side's got a little bit, not quite the same. So it turns out, as I found out, it wasn't so much the tailgate being warped at all. Actually, I don't think the tailgate got warped at all. What happened was and you guys might know this, especially with the high strapping points, the rails that are so high up on the bed. When I went ahead to strap that toolbox down, it being so heavy, it put enough force on these bed rails to actually bend them in just a little bit. It caused them to flex with this tailgate down out of the way. So when I went to put the tailgate up, I went to slam it up, and all it did was make contact on this side and cause damage to those two pins. So you guys see the tailgate's been going up and down here, not a big deal since. I actually took and had to take a hammer to this pin just to bend it back, because this gap was even larger there. I will have to put some paint or something on that probably to keep it from rusting. But I had to beat that back just a little bit to get it to clear, and I'll probably have to bend this back here to make it look a little bit nicer. But the bed is at least functioning now like it's supposed to. So just a little learning technique. You guys may already be aware of this. I did not even consider that till I had gotten home and unstrapped the toolbox and tried to close the tailgate, that it would potentially cause an issue. So stay tuned, you'll kind of see how this tailgate goes. We're kind of doing a little bit of a garage transformation here. It'll be a little bit better for the videos, a little bit more convenient to store everything in. But luckily that was not a big deal. The vehicle was not permanently damaged, and I hope you guys, if you're not familiar with this already, you've learned something, and don't make the mistake I did. Make sure you put your tailgate up before you strap stuff down. So As always, I'm Chris. This is 4K Motoring. Appreciate you guys sticking around, and we'll see you next time.